In this video, I want to respond to my friend Ash asking me about effective learning. And so my friend Ash has a project to learn holacracy for nonviolent communication and beyond. So I would like to offer my ideas about how to apply, how to have 11 steps to learn anything. This can be about holacracy. This can be about anything else. I acknowledge that the ideas of this talk come from John Somers, one of my favorite role model, as well as Nonviolent Communication by Dr. Marshall Rosenberg. So, step number one would be about getting the bigger picture. So, what is the higher level topic that you want to learn? And yeah, you want to learn about, and then yes, understand holacracy in the context of work, etc. And then yeah, and then the step 1.2 would be to briefly provide a summary of what the topic is all about. You can do that, and then you can break down holacracy into different subtopics. I do not even know what it is, but this is the point. It's a general framework to consider how to approach a learning project in an effective manner. Step number 2 would be to determine the scope. 1, big picture. 2, scope. In terms of the time frame, in terms of the scoped topic. For example, I want to learn holacracy such that I can effectively coach my team of 12 volunteers to be more effective, to make life more wonderful. Step number 3 would be to define success. We want to know where we want to go to. Maybe like, yes, success will be when I can give a 15-minute training to my group of 12 volunteers on what holacracy is about. Step number 4 would be to find resources. Yes, the books on holacracy, the YouTube videos. I love using YouTube videos as a start, because why not use the various senses? Watching video is so rich. To me, I can learn so much more from a 5-minute video. Well, half an hour video watching than half an hour reading a book, but that is just me. That's sort of my learning style. Step number 5 would be to create a learning plan. What is the plan of going about this project? Step number 6 would be to filter your resources. Okay, now you have got 12 resources, but by the law of 80-20, aka the Pareto principle, there are resources. There are the 20% resources that can give you the most benefit. Step number 7, learn enough to get started. Yes, this is the concept of just in time learning. Just learn enough so that you can sort of implement the first idea from holacracy in your volunteer team or organization, so that you can get something going. It could be something concrete like delivering a presentation or implementing one idea, and then setting up a KPI to see a key performance indicator to see whether this new holacracy idea has made life more wonderful in your team. Step number 8 would be to sort of play around, to experiment. It's more for sort of technical learning in terms of learning programming, etc. But the idea is to have fun and to experiment and to push the boundaries and to switch the parameters to see what the boundaries are and how you have fun, really. And step number 9 would be to learn enough to do something useful. Yes. Beyond just giving a presentation, how to implement it in a concrete situation. And step number 10, the penultimate step, would be to teach. Well, it can be a separate long video, but by many studies that for those of you who are motivated, I can provide the papers and the references that teaching is by far the most effective way to learn anything. You can use the Feynman's method of just teaching yourself on a piece of paper, or you can actually teach someone. You can teach a friend. You can enlist your partner, your family to just teach them about holacracy. And or you can also teach the world, like what I'm doing now. I'm learning how to present ideas and to concretize and to systematize and to integrate my various ideas about learning. Blogging, posting, conversation, tea, anything you can think of to teach. And step number 11 is something that I want to add from nonviolent communication, is to consider your feelings and how do you feel and right now, and how will you feel after successfully implementing holacracy in your team and your needs met. This can be set. I can link to a different video in the link below. But yes, what needs am I trying to meet? Am I trying to meet the needs of meaning and growth and connection with other people and optimization to give efficacy? And there's so many needs, so many beautiful needs which can be met by doing holacracy, I imagine. Basically, I know very little holacracy, but I've been reflecting a lot on optimal learning. That is my passion on how to learn anything. But now the message in 2021, which resonates the most in me, is how to live a 12 category smart life with compassion. Yes, I got this idea, this catchphrase with passion from Tony Robbins, but to me now with compassion is more important. So if you have found this video useful, I invite you. It's a very soft request, as soft as a ripe avocado and butter. So click the subscribe button, and now this request is even softer, as soft as silk. Why not invite and send this video to your friends? If you think that they may enjoy watching this video. On this note, I wish you a day and week and year which is 12 categories smart and full of joy and compassion. Until next time, namaste.